Good day, Australia and America. This is for both of you. Actually, it's going to go globally, but I want to talk a little bit about the 11D ships and what's happening here. And you know, basically, it's game on. You know, when these energies came in, they're intense. They're massive, massive influx of energy. And whenever you add a lot of energy to a system or to a grid, and it's of a higher frequency, all the lower frequency stuff is going to come up to the surface. So you're going to see things move very quickly on every level. You're going to see huge economic changes, physical earth changes. You're going to see, you know, all kinds of social changes and planetary changes, just on every level. You know, it's not. There's no rock left unturned, so to speak. So there's just going to be a lot of shifts and a lot of changes. And the next year, you won't believe who you are a year from now. Just as now, if you were to go back a year, you would say, I can't believe I'm here now doing what I'm doing, because we're going to take this quantum leap in consciousness and energy. But these ships are here now. They're in our grid. They're hovering around the Earth. They're not visible to the naked eye, but their presence is being felt. And they're working in unison, you know, with the Pleiadians, the Orion Council of Light, the Andromedans, the Sirians, the Arcturians, and all the other groups that are part of the awakening and healing process. So it's as if this little corner in the universe that got kind of left behind in the Milky Way. We're like at the outermost corner of the Milky Way, and we kind of got left behind, and now it's like the gods are back, and they're here to assist in this shift. So there's so much more to this story. Whenever you have a reference point of a bearded god, it goes back to the Anunnaki, and the benevolent Anunnaki are back, and they're here to right a wrong and shift that epoch. You know, so basically, all the religions were established by the way a certain Anunnaki behaved. And so, you know, some of the Anunnaki were very benevolent. They're very service oriented. They love creation. They wanted to see creation evolve to its highest potential. There were other Anunnaki that were here that were very self-serving, and some were wrathful tyrants. And so, you know, that's where we get all these images, and they're all polar opposites. Is God all forgiving, all loving? Is God a jealous, wrathful, genocidal maniac? You know, you can't have the same being doing the same acts, or you'd have a schizophrenic God. You know, so it's actually recorded history is recorded to the best ability of those recording the history, according to their references and their understanding. But there's a greater understanding, and we're going to bring all that out as to what the true nature of Source is. You know, it doesn't have a beard. You know, it's not a man, it's not a woman, it's pure energy, it's pure consciousness. But there are step downs from that consciousness and energy, and there are beings that are fully realized God beings, and there's some very evolved ultradimensionals that we would refer to as gods just because of their abilities and capabilities. You know, so anyway, the real story is coming out. I've written about it in Anunnaki Return. I know Peter's written about it in his books. It's all starting to surface right now, and these videos are a part of that. So be sure and check out the documentary on what's the name of the documentary?
ECETI Down Under.
Yeah, ECETI Down Under on Pete's site, and on ECETI Australia. Check out that documentary. It tells the real story of the ancient origins of man. But anyway, I'll leave you with that. There's some incredible footage being filmed here at the ranch. Peter and Saul are with us here at the ranch. And we've got Barry over here, who's having all kinds of contacts. And it's just amazing. We're having the most incredible experiences, and higher dimensional ships doing everything under the sun. So, you know, they're morphing, they're materializing, dematerializing, shape-shifting, morphing into 5, back to 1 again, just doing all kinds of crazy things. And we've got some really low-level ships flying right over the house, you know, about half treetop level. So anyway, it's happening. The contacts are increasing. And one thing I wanted to say on this note, not to leave on a bad note, but this is just a reality, is that we need to be really discerning in this field of ufology, and really look at who's in there for self-serving purposes, you know, how they run their operations. Are they in it for the fame and the money? And who are they connected to? And who's financing them? We need to look deeply into these matters, because unfortunately the people that are representing you to be the contactees and things like that are not who you think they are. So there's a lot of planned opposition. There's a lot of people that are in bed with the Rockefellers and the Clintons and all these other people. They do their dances at Bohemian Grove just like everybody else. And you know, you got to really look into you know, their behavior off the podium and do some research, and especially before you send any money to these people, because if you saw where the money went, you know, and talk to their staff and see, and ask their staff where the money went. You know, it's very important. Do the research, do your own research, and if they're not empowering you to make your own personal connection with source or spirit, or have your own ET contact, then walk away, because it's not all about them. This is about you and your personal journey. So I'm going to leave it on that note. Have a great day, stay in the heart, and watch the skies.
It's been, let us say, very spiritual, and I've been a contactee and experiencer my whole life, but yet what I've seen and I come out here is completely different. I've seen ships coming out of the mountain, going into the mountain, putting on, as the Native Americans would say back, dancing in the sky, mini dances, all right? And I wanted to kind of say something else. I suffered about 5 years ago 4 traumatic catastrophic brain injuries, which I've talked about a little. But you know, part of this whole thing, you can come out and see the ships, which is fine, and you will see that, you'll experience that. But after about 3 days, any trauma that you have, this land starts kind of bringing up. So you're going to have to deal with that in a positive way, but it's allowing you to heal. I myself have done a lot of healing out here. So I think maybe the main aspect of this ranch that needs to be emphasized is the healing of it, the healing aspect. And the ships come along with that. We thirst for the Creator first, we quest for the Creator, and then the ships and the healing comes with that. So they're not the separate things we think they are. As far as the ships themselves I've seen out here, you know, I've got all my categories and I thought I knew a lot about that, and I'm seeing things out here that's just blowing me away. We thought it was Jupiter at first. It's doing multiple flashes. Then we began to see it morph into five different spears, glowing spears. Then it went elongated, it went vertical, went back, it just kept morphing.
See a lot, and it's all, you know, magical and stuff. It's a great time, but nothing quite to the extent of what we saw a few nights ago, just with the form and how low it was and the way it morphed and pulsed and the power-ups around it.
That was bright. It's just sitting there.
Oh, I got it.
You got it?
Where was that?
I got it. Straight to the
Up here,
east.
Pete.
Oh, two. Two of them.
Yeah, they split? There's 3. Oh.
Look at that.
Way in the back.
Wow, that. Oh, look, power up. The back one's powering up. Oh, yeah, look at that. Whoa, power up. Whoa, check it out. Woohoo!
That was great. Yeah.
It's still going.
That one
Thank you.
That one
Thank you,
you guys.
That other one just left it in the dust. Where'd the other one go?
Sit down.
Is it still there?
Yeah, I've got
It's
it
behind the tree right now.
I've got it on the other.
There, here.
Oh, yeah, that's a big one.
Yeah.
There it is.
As well.
Is there?
Yeah, it's faint.
Same flight path.
Oh yeah, there's two together.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
This one's powering up.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
there's
powering
another
up,
one
look.
off to the side as well.
Check it out, it's powering up.
There's three.
There's three of them, huh?
Yeah, there's one off to the side behind the second one.
This one's getting big. Whoa! Did you see that?
No, what happened?
This thing came right down on top of it and it just came all the way down to the ground. It's getting brighter. Oh, look, it's powering up. Oh, look, flashback. I said flashback and it did. You see that?
Yeah. Flashback again.
Now that's not a
Oh,
satellite.
no, look at that. Look how bright it's starting to get.
Yeah. Now you curve back. Wow, you can see a satellite make a course correction.
Yeah. Oh, we've seen two of them come right. This is a classic. Look at that. Oh yeah, it's powered up. Look at that.
Whoa.
Power up, you guys!
That light's, I can see now.
Yeah,
Is it bigger through the camera?
it's massive. I'm filming it right now.
Yeah, right here.
It's third generation. Whoa, the whole mountain is lighting up. Look at that.
It's lighting up.
Look at that.
Whoa!
You see that?
Yeah.
The whole mountain just lit up. It's still lighting up.
You see that?
Yeah.